Okay, so we know that religion divides a lot of people. Like it's caused wars and a lot of this shit. But do you think it helps a lot of people as well?
Yeah.
Do you think it's necessary for people, or should they follow something else, or why?
How do
you think religion came about?
I got you the perfect answer. I've always questioned this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm personally not a religious person at all. Okay, but when I was younger, maybe like in early high school, I thought like religion is just like it shouldn't even be necessary. Yeah. Like you don't need that in your life, you know. But at the same time, now that I've matured more and thought about this, is that I feel like I couldn't say that, or I'm not in any position to say that, is because I'm looking at the world from my perspective. Okay. So the best answer to your question, in my perspective, would be that each individual should have freedom of religion and choose what's good for them. Yeah. So if an individual thinks that, okay, like I'm a Christian, or I'm a Muslim, or I'm Hindu, or any religion, or I'm Buddhist, any religion, if they think they need that in their life and that helps them, you know, or that's how they want to live their life, they should be to do that. Exactly. More power to them. Yeah. But you know, but if you don't want to, it shouldn't be forced to you. You know, if you don't want to be religious, or if you don't want to follow any religion or whatever, no one should force you or beat you or torture you or anything to have that religion. You know,
have that belief.
Exactly.
You don't really.
Because at the end of the day, though, believe it or not, each person chooses the religion they are because of their parents or descendants, or the geological place they live. If a kid is born like in, I would say, like Pakistan, they're more likely to become born a Muslim than a Christian. Okay, if all their life they live there and they're Muslims, and if they move to even somewhere, or if they don't even move, like what are the chances they're gonna like explore other religions? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not religious again, so I don't know how to answer that question.
Once I heard that they're like different gods and shit, I knew this was like kind of fake and whatever. Yeah. But I know it now that as I grow older, I understand. Like I've read some of the verses in the Bible, and I've read some of the things, and it helps people out. Like
personally, I feel like it's like
a mind state. It's a frequency.
Exactly, dude. I feel like personally, it's like something to show your path or some shit. Like to be a good person, you know. Personally, I'm not religious, but I do have a set of codes that I live by. I try to be like a good person and religious in my terms. Not religious, sorry, wrong word. I try to be a good person and like respectful in my terms.
Yeah, but I don't think you got to follow a religion to be a good person.
You don't have to. Yeah. But some people do have to do that, you know?
Yeah,
but
that helps
them. That's what the religion says.
You know? But
some people believe it to the extent that it's word for word exactly how it's written. Like that's
they're more radical. So, you know, they're more radical. Again, I would say those people should not be punished for that. If that's their thing, let that be their thing. But even though if they're like looking at word by word, or they're living it every second, they have no right to force it to anyone else.
Yeah.
They can enjoy it as much as they want. They cannot force anyone to even follow them or listen. I mean, they could like, if a few people have the same idea, they could like join together and enjoy and have conversations about it. And
because I think religion was like, I don't know if I should use the word invented, but
that's what I think.
But
I feel like religion was invented too.
Yeah, it was invented.
It's human made.
I mean, there's a whole book written about it.
Yeah.
Really?
The Bible.
He's just
joke. Oh, okay, I got you.
But someone had to write the Bible.
But the whole point is this.
But I think it was there for a purpose to help people. Course. Like this guy wanted to, or this group of people wanted to write this thing to help people. Like here's a good path.
Bro, they claim it's God's word. So that's what they claim. Not just, I don't know about Christians, because I was not born in a Christian country, but I was born in an Islamic country. And they say that the Prophet Muhammad was like, the words of Quran were, what is it called? Like, this is like history, or like, this is what they believe. And it could have been true. What they believe is that the words came to him through God, and that's how they wrote it down, you know? That's what they believed. But at the same time, I feel like every religion, even though that individual, it came through him, through God, it's what they thought.
Yeah.
It's their
in
brain.
their mind.
Their brain created that. Is what I
that's
think.
what I believe. Like,
you know?
no, there's no like spiritual thing outside. It's all within.
It's
how
within,
we think.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
Yeah.
So, but it's crazy to think that.
It is. But at the same time, like I haven't personally experienced that a spiritual thing, so I cannot say anything. Like if an individual has actually experienced it, or that's what they believe, again, I would say
like enlightenment.
That's what their perspective is.
I heard sex is a spiritual.
It's not.
It's not?
Is it?
No,
I don't think it is. I don't know.
Transfer your soul
into
someone else.
It's kind of more buying, like
you give someone another, soul.
It's more just the reproductive
you don't know
thing.
What that means?
Like,
you give them another soul, in their body.
What?
You make someone pregnant.
Oh, okay.
You give them another soul.
I got you. That makes sense.
We all have souls, man. Unless you sold yours to the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. But you're religious?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I think now less and less people are becoming religious.
I'm agnostic. I believe in a higher power. Okay.
Or that's just probably where I'm at, but maybe.
Like to answer your question, I agree 100% with Daniel said. It's good. It's never good to force a religion or anything on someone that they don't agree with, or that they already have something in place of what you're forcing. Right? Like, let's say if they like doing it this method, and then you're trying to force, hey, you should do this method. It's way better. Mm-hmm. It's good to educate them on the other methods, or
stay informed and look at the other side. But
but it's never good to force them.
You said a perfect thing. You said it's good to be educated. What I believe is if someone wants to be a religion, they should be educated on other religions, so then they don't get divided and start killing each other. Mm-hmm. You know,
basically
the reason, like you say, that the Hindus and the Muslims didn't get along. I don't know the politics behind it, but I would say neither was educated about the other religion. So they just thought this person's evil. Like my God says I have to kill you, and their God is like my God says I have to kill you, and it's like the same God. And he's not like just trying to fuck with people.
The gods.
It's just like your thoughts.
It's the God that they believe in. That
but
just
at the end of the day, if you look at all those books, their messages are all the same. Mm-hmm. Be a good person. Like what are the 10 commandments? Don't fuck your neighbor or something. Just that's like common sense or something. Half of this stuff is just like common sense.
I mean, there's some good lines and stuff that that people like post on social media and shit, like these quotes. But
but what I think is it's just common sense and just being a nice person. But then if it's all the same thing, it's just, even if there is a God or like a creator or whatnot, it's one. It's just one. But like it's one. But then there's all these people that think this religion is this person or this person, but it's just this one. Even if there is. But again, I'm not religious, so I don't know. I'm sure like you should have someone that's like has a study theology.
I got you, Isaac.
Isaac has a study theology?
No.
He's religious, but
he's religious.
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone religious. I was like,
no, someone that actually studied theology, bro. We're just like going with our experiences here. We haven't studied this.
It's important to see how it came to be, because this isn't. I don't think any other animal does like these prayers or
no other species.
Everybody's in survival mode except humans.
Yeah,
and so
humans have enough time to actually worry about that. But dude, even if this is like kind of messed up to say, but I don't know. If you remember, did you take Willis in history?
Willis, yeah.
AP World History. Do you remember in some sections, like back in the day, like thousands of years ago, when like humans were to be civil and stop from like hunting and stuff, making civilizations. The people who started like religious stuff weren't the people who were like doing a lot of drugs or like they were doing like hallucinations or some shit. I feel like a lot of these things came from their own mind. They may have hallucinated that it came from like a higher being.
It's from their own mind.
Yeah. Because like let's say this. Like let's say you have a question. Let's say let's say in your mind you just close your eyes, Sham, today, and you're like, hey God, should I continue doing my podcast or should I not? You can sit there for hours, bro.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a response. That's gonna be your own gut feeling. If I should do this or if I should not do this. It's not like someone's going to be like, hey, Sham, do it or not do it. You know what I mean? Like, Sham, come here. Like, no,
Yeah. There's not going to be like some some saying on the water and the sand. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, you know? It doesn't work.
It's not like you get a text message. No, you instead of sand or water, you get a text message.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's from God, you know. You know, but
it's an unknown number.
It's in within you. Your gut feeling. You feel like, hey, I should do this.
It's like people who go on like these journeys where they fucking their own spiritual journey, right?